So a lot of horses can be frightened of banners and so forth. Behind me, we've got some of the banners that people put up in their barns and their arenas, and it's got each level of the method, fundamental, intermediate, advanced, and it's got all the exercises written on them, the numbers, and it makes it easy for people to remember. So Reagan, I just brought him out, and he hasn't seen these banners before, so I'm sure he's going to be a little reactive to them. So let me show you how we'll use the method, especially the sending exercise, to get your horse comfortable with coming up against something that he's spooky about. So I'm going to step back here and find a starting point. I'm going to send Reagan from one side of me, yield, and now bring him back. So how close do you get to the spooky object? As close as you can get while maintaining control. So I'm going to start out probably 15 feet away, yield, send him back this way. Now I'm going to get a little closer, yield, and as he gets closer, he'll start to feel a little bit more trapped and claustrophobic. That's why I'm going to move his feet forwards, backwards, left and right. See how I'm not using a stick, I'm using the end of a lead rope? That's why we use a 14-foot line, so that if you don't have your stick, you're able to use the end of your lead rope. Love that. Now he's getting more comfortable with it. So people often ask, well, Clinton, when do you let him rest or smell the banner or look at the scary object? Not until they're using the thinking side of their brain. So as long as they're reactive, keep redirecting their feet. Notice that my feet aren't doing much and his feet are doing a lot. When he finally uses the thinking side of his brain, he's getting very close, that's when I might let him look at it or smell it. How do you get a horse to go from a reactive side to the thinking side of their brain? Move their feet. Forwards, backwards, left and right. I like that. Notice how he's starting to walk through the gap more. There, that was the first time he completely walked. Yield. Notice my feet doing very little. Yield. So now I'd say he's using the thinking side of his brain. Now right then, he kind of half offered to smell that banner. If he does that again, I'm going to let him. So anytime he wants to smell the banner or look at it, I'm going to let him take him up on that. Like right there. Perfect timing just then. So now, if he wants to look at it, chew it, lick it, any of that stuff, I'll let him do that now. See, now something else has got his attention. See, what was scaring him before was the sign. Now there's a four-wheeler going down the road, so that's got his attention. Again, whenever your horse is using a reactive side of their brain, move their feet forwards, backwards, left and right. So he's a little suspicious and spooky of the signs, very normal. Horses hate objects that move and make a noise. So whether you're on the ground or whether you're on the trail, anytime your horse is being reactive, don't forget the magic answer. Move his feet forwards, backwards, left and right. I hope this helped you guys. We have a great sale going on. For the next 10 days, any of our fundamental, intermediate and advanced banners are 10% off. Now remember, the banners have all of the exercises and the method written on them. So for a quick glance in the arena, it's got the exercise and the number of exercise. So it really makes it easy for you. Fundamental, now moving on to intermediate. There's 17 intermediate exercises. And then moving on to the advanced, another 17 exercises there in the riding and 15 in the groundwork. So these banners, a lot of people put them up in their arenas or their round pens because it makes it very easy for a quick glance to know what exercise to work on and where you are in the method. So 10% off for the next 10 days on the method banners.